So as everybody knows by now, I think everybody knows by now that Thor has pulled 505 kg on the deadlift.
Yep.
He's after putting this whole, what would you call it, situation thing that's going on with the 500 and
I think it
501.
was necessary that he pulled that way. I think it was necessary for all of us.
Yes.
For all of us, sanity. Is that the word?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the whole thing with the 500 kilos, which was
Yeah.
9 years ago again, like you were saying, it's hard to believe it was 9 years ago. And then,
Then
Thor,
Thor pulling during the pandemic in
Yeah.
2020, 501.
and now and again, like 5 years later,
Yeah.
which is a big leap of time.
Yeah.
To go from 501, and then obviously he went down to the boxing, he lost weight, he went the other ways, had a pec tear in between.
Since he came back, and in general, on all of his career, dude pulled so many great deadlifts. It's insane.
His
There's
deadlift
compilations
is-
going around, videos of all his pulls at in Arnold and the World's Strongest Man. It's just so impressive. Dude is like unbelievable deadlifter, and he's constantly saying he never had issues with the back, which is like insane.
And his form is like picture perfect. It's exactly what you're expecting when you see a deadlift.
It's like he's insanely strong dude, and he even proved that. I think when did he do that powerlifting meet where he pulled
the
460? But it
yeah.
was the slot 460. But I think it was a good squat if you ask me. Like all these numbers, like so impressive.
Yeah.
Such an impressive human being. It's like the guy is strong as hell.
But there, where you're saying that 460 it was disallowed. You said it's a good squat.
I thought it was a good squat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people would agree. But now, even with this 505 kilos,
Yes.
we have people coming out of the woodwork saying, is it a 505? Did it count?
From powerlifting perspective, I'll go on a limp over here. From powerlifting perspective, it wasn't. Powerlifting, these proper
very
powerlifting,
stringent. Very stringent.
Like even sometimes when I watch powerlifting, it's sometimes, very rarely, sometimes when I watch powerlifting, and these guys,
you're a closet powerlifter watcher.
Well,
you go home and watch
kind
it.
of a bit boring for me when I watch it. Like when the guys in the gyms tell me to, look at this.
Yeah.
So I
You do.
So when the lifts are disallowed, sometimes I was like, why was it disallowed? Because like it's so strict sometimes. Like with his 460, they gave him 440, I believe, and it was like I would disallow 440, but 460 to me it looked like legit, but it wasn't deep enough. Blah blah blah, all that stuff. So even then, I think it was so impressive what he achieved. Like for a strongman who's not a powerlifter, who's not grinding the same lifts over and over again. So to me, it's such a freakishly strong dude. Like I think is like you have to put him in top 3 of all time. You just have to.
And even you were say chatting with him, even though. So like we wanted to do these videos last week.
I was sick.
You were very
FY.
sick. Man, you were
I was
sick.
I was sick for a week.
Yeah, so that's even longer because we did the last video. I think the day after the last video was posted.
Yeah.
That's when you really.
Yeah, it hit me hard.
Because we actually intended to do a video.
Yeah, like I texted Thursday, says I might come in.
Ready to go.
I'll man up, and I was like, I can't.
And then you rang me, and all I heard is,
I can't. It's a shame, but I think a lot of guys already did loads of videos. I know Bitch Hooper did it. Laws did a video about
Matt
it.
Rose has done it. Yeah. There's so many channels have done it.
Yeah.
And there was obviously ones that were very early after getting a lot of views.
Yeah.
And look, fair play to him. Now, the thing was, when I seen it, I didn't realize, but the lift was so late.
It was very late.
Late in the evening. It was absolutely
close to 12, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was close to 12 o'clock, which is crazy. Like, but like to actually lift the 505 kilos when you see the venue is at everything looks
so
very good. Like
now we going back a bit to the lockout.
Yes.
So when I see the initial lift, I was a bit worried. Because the angle wasn't great from the way I was watching
That's
him.
the one from kind of
It's
upper
like,
a little bit.
To the side and down, and I was like, there's no way that again you're gonna leave to these people who are like powerlifters who's like, it's a soft lockout. And I went to the comment sections, and it was, and I was like, oh my god, not again. I was like, I don't wanna. But then when all other videos started to coming in.
The front view that Hafthor's posted himself, I think that was the best.
Yeah, front view, and there's other side, and where it's like, and because he has like t-shirt on top of it, and he has that tight suit, and like you can see, like, but he hold it at the top for 2 seconds. And there's other guys who like clowns of industry, I call them. Yeah, there's specifically one. Yeah. So he's who is a clown. Yeah, so he's straight away like there was a different story with him altogether. Yeah. And we actually exchanged a bit of messages with Thor when it comes to that clown. So, but nevertheless, so there already a bit of doubts there and stuff like that. But what I love is that Eddie Hall came out and straight away congratulated him. Yeah. Like even 505,
even the
put
day
that,
before,
just pull that to the side. He wished him all the best. Though there was a bit of drama between them two again before the event, which maybe there was a bit of like mind games, from I don't know for what reason, but I think mentally Thor was ready. Physically, surely he was ready, and he pulled it. And I think now everybody can just relax a little bit. You know, I think just put that to the side. And there's a big news as well, a big announcement from Giants Live.
Hafthor Bjornsson has decided he's going back to Giants Live, and I think there's a...
you know what I mean?
I think a lot of people need to apologize in the comment section.
I wouldn't mind a bit of apology,
People thought I'm going to look back on some of the videos. Remember there was one video we put in particular, which was very early on when Thor was coming back. Remember we thought he was going to come back to Europe's Strongest Man. You remember that was like a long time ago.
To be fair, Thor texted me himself saying that there's 98%. Did he say 98?
99, I think.
99 and 98. I need to go back to have a look. But I think that's what he said, that he's not going back to Giants Live.
Yeah.
So,
and we said that 1%.
Yeah, it's still kind of like, and I thought it's like maybe that's it. That like he's never going back. But like I said, money talks.
Yes.
Money talks. And Thor is the person who likes the money.
Yeah,
I think all the strongmen now at the highest level who making good living, they understand the value of the money, and it just
see the reason I commend Thor. If it's the money, if there's other reasons in behind whatever it may be, but I mean in regards that the money is the biggest thing, because Thor has been competing so long.
Yeah,
he's been competing at the time that you were competing, and from the times you were telling me of what it was like money wise competing in those shows, I can understand now wholeheartedly why he is. Getting what he can get.
Thor came back for a reason as well. He tried to say like he's done with strongman. He's looking after his health now. He's gonna downsize. They had that boxing match with Eddie that everybody knows about, and he said he's kind of done. And he tried to remember there was a video of him meeting Tyson Fury, and they floated that idea around that they might fight each other, and that would have been a big money fight for Thor. After that, he could have said, "Right, I'm done," but. Any of these fights, they didn't materialize. Is that the word?
Yep.
Yeah. So they didn't materialize. So now what else for him? What else? Just go back to Strongman, because he was unbelievably good at it. So why wouldn't he do it? Just to me, again, I think I said it before that it was a mistake going to that powerlifting meet. Where he tore his back. I think it's
unfortunate because he got, like as we said, he got so strong,
so fast,
and like that, and his tendons, everything, like his muscles were used to the weight, obviously. Previously,
they weren't conditioned.
Yes, and he was after losing 50 kilos, 60 kilos of body weight, something crazy. And now you see in this show, he weighed in 197.
Yeah, so 196, 197.
Yeah. So he was under the 200 kilo mark, which is surprising because.
Well, he said that. He had to be under that mark because of the suits that he was using as well. So he used a double ply suit, and he said he couldn't be heavier because it would restrict his mobility, going low enough to pull that weight. Which is again, it was planned or what do you?
But that's experience.
Yeah. That's I think he's working as well with the Australian strength coach.
Yeah.
So he probably knows a lot about powerlifting when it comes to deadlifting and stuff like that. So he probably gave him all the guidance when it comes coming in a bit lighter and taking the full advantage of the double ply suit. But
so we're recording this on the Tuesday, and as of us recording it now, we've seen Hafthor has posted. Was it a 35-minute long video showing us what it was like on the day when he deadlifted 505? Very interactive video. It shows every single thing. So anyone that wants to know how did the day go, it shows every single minute of it. It's very well done,
step by step.
And even at that, so we've had a lot of the big names that are obviously in the this area in Strongman. They've posted their videos, done the reactions to the 505. I seen Mitchell Hooper did one. I seen the thumbnail. I was like, controversy with the 505. I was like, where is this going to go? And he said himself straight off the bat, he's like, if it's powerlifting, like you were saying, if it's powerlifting,
yes,
there's different sets of rules.
If it was powerlifting, even Eddie Hall's probably record 500 would have been disallowed as well.
But he
had like soft knees.
But he said that himself. He's like, but this is, if we wanted to do powerlifting records, we get powerlifting records. This is Strongman.
Yeah.
The point of Strongman is move to A to B.
Yeah, the heaviest weights as you can. It's just go and get.
If
it's ugly, if it's not, it's still like
hitching, whatever.
Yeah,
maybe.
I had no doubt that it's. When I saw it from that angle, I was like, you know. So that was a bit like, but when he started, like I said, coming in all the other videos, I was like, okay, it's legit.
But like, if you're having Mitch Hooper, who's like obviously wanted to get the 505 himself, obviously he's
Luke Richardson.
You have Eddie Hall, like you're saying. Eddie Hall is the biggest one of all.
Yeah.
If Eddie Hall posts a video and says, congratulations on your 505, there should be no speculation.
No more.
There is the official current world record holder, if you want to put it that, handing over the baton.
Yeah.
Basically saying, you've done it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. If anybody comes back and says, oh, well, it's soft and this and that, if the record holder at the time says
he's fine with it, that means everyone else should be fine with it too.
I think that's the biggest thing you should take from. And again, I seen Eddie in his last video when he was talking about the whole world's strongest man thing. He's saying himself, he's like, it's time to kind of
Black Cloud to rest, and maybe you can let go of that hate and go back to World's Strongest Man and do some damage there, because that's where he belongs. So good luck to you, Thor.
It's getting boring and annoying to lots of people, the same thing over and over again. And when again, like he made the Eddie Hall a response video to Thor's Twitch, I think, rant. He had a bit of a rant. Again, I was like, oh my god, again the same thing for these years, and you know, talking about the same stuff, saying the same things, going at each other. I was like, just leave it be. And that's why I wanted for Thor to pull that, so we all can shut the hell up. What is now 10 years of all that drama kind of back and forward? I think it's enough. 10 years is enough for us all just to keep talking, and fans going at each other, Eddie Hall fans, Hafthor Bjornsson fans just chewing each other ears, you know, like exchange. It's enough.
Yeah, but I tell you, it's been a crazy week.
It was a crazy week,
and it's been cool to kind of take a step back and see it all happening.
Yeah,
because like that, so the 505, and now obviously he's announced that he's going to the deadlift championships.
The question is, the big one. Why?
Yes.
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened that he struck a deal with Giants Live?
Which he said he'd never do it again.
He said never.
But look,
I kind of know something.
We know, but that's we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
But like now, so Mitchell Hooper announced in a video that it's Team Mutant and Giants Live have come together to do the deadlift championships. Team Mutant is Canadian brand that sponsors Mitchell Hooper. And he's, from what he's saying, if it's true or not, that Thor said if he breaks the 505 in Eisenhart, he will go for 510 at the deadlift championships.
What is that?
Which is 6 weeks.
6 weeks away.
So
it's going to be very hard.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and maybe it's not a limb, but I very much doubtful he'll pull the 510.
I think he can pull it.
You think he can pull it?
I think he can pull it.
The only reason I'm saying it's doubtful is because he's up here now. You know what I mean?
But if he I think again, like when you work with the people like Australian strength coach, right? I think they know how to like sort of reach the peak.
Yeah. Peak and valley.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Just you know, now he needs to take it easy, but still kind of train hard. I think he already posted kind of like a post that he's already back training and
very good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's kind of knows
he's going for
what's coming, because Thor mentally he's very strong guy, like he like unbelievably good. So he has a very good control over his nerves. Even in his video, I think he was talking to his buddy.
Yeah.
Before the competition, his buddy couldn't sleep. He had all this
CPAP and stuff. Stefan Solvi.
No, not Stefan Solvi. There's another one. The other Icelandic. Is he Icelandic? I think tall guy as well. He was competing, but he's saying he couldn't sleep. He was nervous before the competition and stuff like that. Thor doesn't have that anymore. He's like a machine.
You see him just sitting down.
Machine.
Just
sitting
like that. Even he's saying he's just eating his meals. He's saying like the meals haven't changed. I think
he's so disciplined and so dialed in the whole process of now all that year just getting the deadlift done. I think he can pull that. I really do.
Look, it's again, it's a question for everybody. It's
plus 100K on the line, most likely.
yeah,
You know,
more than likely, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of
because
money.
and people wonder maybe like why would he go for the 510? Because like Giants Live, I'd imagine, are offering the money, like big money, because at the end of the day, like where you have direct, so basically, how would you say, the company who promotes the show,
Yeah,
if they have the record, they like that's a big thing.
they
like,
have the rights to that
yeah.
record. Pretty much,
So
you know?
they have the axle press record at the
Yeah.
moment. They have the log press record. If they can get the deadlift, like it's just it looks really
Yeah.
good. Like, you know,
They'll make more money from it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know that Darren Sadler and Colin Bryce, they professionals, and they wanna make as much money as possible from the
And
whole
they're
thing.
rightly so.
Yeah. So I think I think it's great for all of us that Thor is going back to Giants Live. I think it was missed. I said it before. I think he's a great athlete for our sport. He's still a massive name. It's not the biggest name. He's like we made comparison between him and Eddie Hall, and in the comment section, people are saying, yeah, Eddie Hall is bigger name, and then saying, no, Thor is actually because of Game of Thrones, you know, which is correct. He's a massive name
That's
in
what
America.
I was saying. So, like, what
yeah.
does it mean? As in, like, the general scope, if you
Yeah.
know what I mean, of being popular. Like.
Yeah, but like if you think about it, like still, unfortunately, Strongman is not as big in America. You know, Brian Shaw is doing a phenomenal job to make it way
The
bigger.
Shaw Classic.
Yeah, with arm wrestling and
just the whole
Strongman
expo.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but it's still like, remember Giants Live tried to do a show in Vegas.
Last,
Yeah,
that was
they
Deadlift Championships last
yeah,
year.
but they didn't go back.
Yeah.
So that means it wasn't. I presume it wasn't a great.
A success is the
Yes,
toss.
yes, as they thought it is. So probably in America it's not there yet, which hopefully it will come with time. But in England it's massive. Strongman is massive. And
we see it
it's
like
good for the sport.
every single arena you see Giants Live at. You see any of the other shows, Ultimate Strongman, everything.
Yeah.
There's always a lot of seats packed out. So
Yeah.
look, anyway, like you're saying,
Long rant.
long run. It's been a couple.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been a while. It's been I think 11 days or something, 12 days. It feels longer.
Yeah,
I feel rusty.
we had to get it out.
Yeah, I think but like I said, the week, like it's just unfortunately the week that was in it. There's been some major news. We'd love to like get your feedback on everything. What do you think of Thor's 505? What do you think of the controversies going around? What do you think of Thor going back to Giants Live? What do you think of the Eddie response video? Like just like man, there's so much. It's like Strongman overload. So look, we'd love to see all your comments down below. Look, if you made it this far in the video, make sure to press the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and if you are subscribed, please press the bell icon, and we'll see you in a future video.
See you later, guys.